Have you ever tried to sell CBD, hunting gear, pocket knives on Facebook and just kind of scratch your head thinking, how can I get this in front of all my customers because it's prohibited on Facebook? Well, if you've had those thoughts, then you're in luck today because I'm actually going to go over the exact strategy that we're using for one of our clients right now that sells pocket knives that we're using right now in 2023 that's allowing us to have no issues with their ads whatsoever. I'm talking no banned ad accounts, no disapproved ads, no nothing. It's all working smoothly and we're averaging a 3 to 4x return on ad spend for them every single day. So this is something the client had actually been struggling with the past 4 years or so. Like they've never really ran any advertising on Facebook because they always just got disapproved and banned ad accounts, banned business managers, you name it, they've tried it. So if you sell these products that might not be in Facebook's best interest to promote, but you actually want to get your brand and your products out there, then I hope this video would be great for you. I think we're going to provide a lot of value for you. So let's get straight into it. I'm particularly just going to focus on knives here because this is what our clients are selling. But knives has basically since the dawn of time on Facebook been prohibited or banned from advertising and has been categorized the same way as bombs and explosives has been categorized. So that's a topic for another video. But if you didn't know, Facebook has a couple of measures in place to actually figure out if what you're trying to promote is against their terms of service or not. And so first off, it's very important just to understand exactly what is Facebook looking at when you're trying to figure out how can I promote my products that Facebook might otherwise tell me I can't promote. So there's really three things they're looking for. They're looking for trigger words in your ad copy. They are looking at your videos or images, whatever creative you're using for your ads, and actually scanning that video to see if you're showing anything in the video or if there's any like subtitle that mention, CBD, knives, whatever that might be against the term of service. And then they actually crawl your landing page to then again look for trigger words or look for any content on that landing page that might tell them that you're trying to sell something you essentially shouldn't be selling. And so this was basically what we had to get around. So luckily for us, our client actually sells other stuff than only pocket knives. They also sell other everyday carry items, which is step one of what you need to do. You need to sell other products. This will just make your life so much easier. And this was basically what we told them. We said, hey, easy, we'll just run ads to those different products. Well, yeah, it's not that easy per se, because what happened is that when we launched these first batch of ads, everything got actually disapproved for two reasons. So this is what you have to keep in mind. First off, the landing page still mentioned knives in a selling fashion. So the AI could just go on the landing page, read, hey, we sell knives, something like that. And the landing page would then be flagged and then your ad would be disapproved. And then the second point is that the section called, products you may like or recommendations or other people also bought this, that section also featured knives, which again, Facebook could just read through the AI and just deem, okay, hey, you're selling something you shouldn't be selling. So what we had to do is we had to basically redo the entire landing page setup. So we removed all the trigger words shown on the actual landing page, and we also removed the people also bought section. We edited that so it didn't feature knives anymore. But that creates a new problem, right? Because knives is the brand's main selling product. Like that's what their brand revolves around. And it's also the highest priced product. So now we stumble into a new issue as if, we didn't have enough already, but we need to sell these actual knives because otherwise it's like if you're a t-shirt company, but you're only promoting socks and only selling socks through Facebook ads, it's like, it doesn't really make sense, right? So we need to figure out a solution for that as well. Also, not only that, but the accessory items that we sold, like wallets and all these different kinds of everyday carry items, right? They're very low ticket, usually $40, $50 or less, whereas a knife is more than $100. So just on the average order value aspect of it, if we can't sell a knife, our average order value is going to be so low that it's going to be super difficult to actually get a profitable return on ad spend or low enough cost per acquisition to make this a viable strategy. So what we came up with is a strategy that revolves around two Shopify ads that we then use to cross-sell and upsell. So the first app we installed for them is called Candy Rag, and Candy Rag is like this neat little app that allows you to cross-sell and upsell, and we specifically only use it for cross-selling purposes, and I'll get into the post-purchase upsell app later. But what we do with Candy Rag is that we cross-sell on specific product pages that we run ads for, so we can actually see the impact that our ads are having on the shop overall. And so basically how it works is that when someone presses add to cart on a product, a wallet or whatever that we're running ads to, the design is very good, so that's why we use it for cross-selling specifically. But once they click add to cart, a little pop-up will come up and it will just tell them, hey, you know, would you like these other things as well added to your cart? And there will be like a little 5, 10, 15% discount on, just to incentivize them a little bit more. So in our case, we only show the knives through Candy Rack to cross-sell when someone clicks the add to cart button, to actually, you know, increase the average order value, but also to sell the main product of the business. And Candy Rack is only like $30 a month, and we made that back within the same day. So yeah, I can highly recommend it. Works fantastic. Great way to then sell the actual main product, because what happens is that Facebook only scans the landing page, like the actual physical page you land on, but it doesn't track what happens when you click the next button. So we can show all the knives we want through Candy Rack, because that's a little pop-up that comes after you click a button, but the landing page itself doesn't mention anything about knives, nothing. The second app we use is called Aftersell, and we use that specifically just for post-purchase upselling. Now, Aftersell can also do cross-selling plus post-purchase upselling, right? But we just use it for post-purchase upselling, design thing, but it also works really well. You can just use one or the other. In our instance, we use both Candy Rack and Aftersell. And just in the last 10 days, Aftersell has actually made us around $3,500 just from post-purchase upselling. So if you spread that out over a month, that's more than 10K in upsell value just from that one app alone. So how this app actually works is that once you've made your purchase and you get to the thank you page, a small pop-up will come up and say, hey, look, you can save 20% if you add these things to your order. And then the things they add to the order will actually be included in that order they just finished. So there won't be two separate orders created. And this is literally like printing money. Like, this app has more than a 10% take rate, which means out of 100 orders, more than 10 people actually use the post-purchase upsell, and it's like just free money. It costs like $8 to $15 a month. So like, there's really no reason why to not use Aftersell. So all in all, these two apps net will on a monthly basis give this client an additional 15 to 20K a month in extra revenue they would have otherwise just missed out on. But not only that, the average order value has actually also gone up 25% through Aftersell and Candy Rack directly, and the average order value on the ads purchases, so the purchases we get from the actual Facebook ads we're running, is even higher than 25% increase. So just to recap quickly here, first off, we managed to get around the Facebook limitations in terms of service, in terms of not being able to serve ads related to knives or bombs and explosives as they call it. But we also increased the average order value more than 3x compared to if we just sold the wallet, for example, alone. But not only did we get around the limitations and increase the average order value, the conversion rate also didn't decline on the website. It actually maintained, because when we get people to the landing page, they're thinking they're just gonna invest in a $40, $50 wallet, right? But then through Aftersell and Candy Rack, we then upsell them and increase their average order value from what would have been a $40 purchase to $120, $150 purchase. And that's sort of what we're averaging right now with Candy Rack and Aftersell implemented. So just to give some numbers, the ads right now are converting around a 3.5% conversion rate, whereas the store overall is converting at a 1.8%, and we're averaging around 3 to 4x return on ad spend on any given day, really. In terms of the actual strategy we use to run their Facebook ads, I covered that in the last video called How We Scale an E-commerce Brand from $500 a day to $5,000 a day. So you can just click on that video after this video to see how we actually run Facebook ads for all our clients. But yeah, I just want to share the strategy with you because I know a lot of brand owners in this sort of space that's prohibited from running Facebook ads struggle with this a lot. So yeah, I hope you found some value in this, and at least for us, it's working extremely well. And we're probably going to be scaling this brand to 50K in revenue from Facebook ads in the next 1 or 2 months. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on that. But yeah, I hope you found some value from this video. If you liked the video, please leave a like and consider subscribing. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment and I'll be happy to answer. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. See you in the next one.